move the ball, especially in the second half. First half, I thought we did all right. In the second half, we just really didn't adjust to what they were adjusting to. So, hopefully we'll see what happens tonight against the Pirates.
Yeah, one of the big question marks for me in all this going in is special teams. It has not been good. We've struggled with it. We're not punting the ball well. We're not doing things well. Do we find somebody else back there to punt tonight?
Well, yeah, that is a question I do not know, but I agree with you. I think that punting has been an issue because, again, last week, and you go back to Columbia 2 weeks ago before the bye week, same thing, right? They had field position inside the 30-yard line. We got to be able to have a punter that can get us, something to help the defense out, and all aspects of the game help the defense, and so we got to be able to find that.
Hey, when we come back, we're going to hear from head coach Jacquez Green. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in Bradenton is proud to be a sponsor of Manatee Hurricanes football. At the award-winning Perkins Auto Group, you'll get a championship deal on a big selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. And you can browse hundreds right now at Perkins.com. For over 65 years, Perkins has been family-owned and operated with sales and service that can't be beat. Go Hurricanes! From Perkins Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Mitsubishi in the 2700 block of 1st Street in Bradenton.
Former Hurricane Chuck Howard knows what it takes to be on a championship team. Howard Leasing is proud to sponsor the Hurricanes and is ready to champion solutions for your employees' leasing needs. Everything from big business to small business, Howard Leasing covers it all. From payroll processing and workers' comp to human resources and employee benefits. Get on the winning team with Chuck Howard and all the pros at Howard Leasing. Details available online at howardleasing.com. Again, that's howardleasing.com.
First Southern Bank is proud to be the banking partner for Manatee Hurricane football because they're a true community bank that understands the importance of supporting the neighborhoods they're proud to serve. Conveniently located at 1825 Manatee Avenue West, you can also find out more about First Southern Bank by visiting their website, fsb-bank.bank. Once again, that's fsb-bank.bank, and let them know you heard about them through Manatee football. Experience for yourself the First Southern Bank difference, and go Canes.
Member FDIC insured, equal housing lender.
Is war in the Middle East the revival of an ancient conflict recorded in the Bible?
The nation of Israel is a resurrected nation. So what if there was going to be a resurrection of another people, an enemy people of Israel?
Dinesh D'Souza's new film, The Dragon's Prophecy, is in theaters October 6th and 8th, streaming and DVD starting October 9th.
We came back to a land that was largely barren and empty, and we brought it back to life, and we're going to keep it.
See the trailer, order the DVD at thedragonsprophecyfilm.com.
Along with Manatee head football coach Jacquez Green, this is Danny Carter. Last week, the Hurricanes losing to the rival Palmetto Tigers across the river, and Coach looked pretty good in the first half, leading 7-3. They scored late in the first half to go up 10-7, and after that, we just really couldn't get anything going offensively.
Coach, we got to make the plays when they present themselves, man. We left too many plays out there on the field the first half. We dropped balls. We didn't make wide open throws. What else? We dropped interceptions. Ronan caught one interception, but we ended up dropping 2 or 3 interceptions that night. So we just got to make the plays when they present themselves, man. I thought we knew going in that Palmetto was a solid team. It wasn't a great team. They beat us, so that means we below not even great. So they was the best team that night. We take our hats off to Palmetto, and they played a better game.
Yeah, I agree with you. That night they were the better team. But when you look at it across the board, they had great field position in the second half. They were on our side of the football field all night.
Coach, we've been having that issue throughout the season, though. We'll get either a run for a minimum gain, then a drop pass, so now it's 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. We can't convert it. Now we punt the ball back up. The punter punts the ball 20 yards. Now they get the ball at the 40 going in, and that's been our MO, I think, since Booker game, since the beginning of the year. So I don't know what we can do as far as punting the ball. I think I'm gonna try some other guys back there this week and see can we get somebody who can get the ball out of there. So that's been our thing. Defense has played solid for the most part, for the most of the year. They played well enough to win again the other night. We got to make some adjustments on offense this week. Try to get the that can hit open targets, man. Because a lot of times we had guys wide open and we couldn't hit them, or we threw the ball on the ground, or we made those guys have to make difficult catches. So we try to make some more adjustments. We got to win this game this week. We'll win the district still, and we still got a chance though. So we got to get this stuff figured out in the last 2 weeks of the season, because we still got a chance to make the playoffs. We still got a chance to make some noise once we make the playoffs, and we got a pretty good draw when we do make the playoffs. So.
No, I agree with you 100% on that. I made the comment during the game that, and it was frustrating. I know for y'all it was frustrating for me and for Chad up in the booth. And, you sit there and you watch and say, okay, you're backed into your end zone, you punt it, and you got about a 14, 15-yard punt out of it. You have situations where, yes, there should have been a couple of interceptions more, but I thought Logan played fairly well early on. And then, yes, he missed some open receivers. We dropped some balls. But after he got hit with that sack, he just wasn't the same person again. Balls were being thrown short and nowhere in the area, and almost like the clock in your head has gone away, knowing what time you have, and I think looked to hit the panic button more than he did kind of settle in and find those open receivers.
Yeah, being a quarterback, though, you got to understand that you're going to take some hits sometimes. You have to sit in there and make a throw. And nothing like when you land on the ground and you've made a great throw. It seems like it doesn't hurt as bad when you're down on the ground. At the same time, I do want him, protect himself and don't just take unnecessary licks. But when you play that position, you assume the risk of getting hit. You have to sit in there and make some throws. So this week I'm gonna give Mason a chance. I think I haven't given Mason a fair shot yet. Give him a chance to start this game. I gave him a chance to take all the first team reps in practice just to see what he do. I think that's the first thing we do as a team, as an organization, is give him a shot and see what he can do. Can he move the team up and down the field?
Well, before we talk about tonight's game against Braden River, what about just the psyche of the team? I know a big rivalry game. You get down afterwards. How have they rebounded throughout the week?
Oh, they're fine. They practice the same. Our kids pretty resilient. I tell you, a long time ago, kids more resilient than adults. I think kids handle it better than probably the coaching staff or the community or the parents or what have you. They get back out. They practice hard. They watch the film. We talked some at the practice the other day, and they realized, asked them what Palmetto did, and they was like, Coach, they didn't do anything out of the ordinary. They didn't do anything great. They didn't hit any big, long bombs. They didn't make any great, long runs. They just made the consistent plays. And I told them, I said, that's exactly. They just made the solid, consistent plays. You have to do that. They just don't beat yourself, and you make the plays when they present themselves.
Yeah, and that's a great statement. I mean, resiliency is one thing, and it's funny to me how kids do bounce back afterwards. I think, to me, the big difference is between a good player and a great player is the ability, when something doesn't go your way on that play, how quickly can you flush it out of your mind and move to the next one?
Our kids have gotten better in that respect. Early in the year, they're so young and inexperienced that they'll let one play compound the next play, or they'll make one play make them play very nervous or scared to make a play throughout the rest of the game. I think the defensive backs have come a long way in that regard, where they compete each and every play. I think the other positions on the team compete each and every play. So hopefully this week that Mason gives us a spark when we get ready to play Braden River, and the results are different.
Well, Coach, that game's in the rearview mirror tonight is Braden River. District game, you mentioned it earlier, this is for everything. Win the district, you're automatically in the playoffs. You're still in a position to be in the 1, 2, or 3 seed anyways in the region, especially with a win. Get a win against River, you could secure the number 1 spot. So right now, tonight is Braden River. What do you look for out of Braden River? It's pretty much the same team we played last year.
Pretty much the same team they played last year. They're a scrappy little bunch. They haven't had a lot of success this year. They don't have much size defensively or offensively. So, but they're the type of team that have to jump on early and make those kids kind of doubt themselves. Make them think like, oh, here we go again. We're about to lose again. At the same time, we have to play well and get off to a good start. We can't let those guys hang around, because you let teams hang around, anything can happen. They can get a long touchdown run, a kick return, a block punt. So we have to jump on those guys early, make them doubt themselves, and win the district championship.
I think it's a good time to make a change at the quarterback spot, especially against a team that, isn't really, really strong. Give Mason an opportunity to kind of get his feet wet and move forward. But I will say, in the past games in which he's came in, whether it's against second-teamers or even against first-teamers, the team does seem to find a way to rally around him.
He was getting better and better until he broke his collarbone early in the year. So, and I just want to give him a shot, see what we got at that position. See what else we got at that position, may I say. He's ready to play. He's been working towards this situation. And I don't think, it's more so, it's not whether we just beat Braden River or not. It's more so how he plays and what he sees out there and how he throws the football as far as, going forward with him at the quarterback position.
Defensively, last week you lost Carter Robinson in the game. What is the status on him?
Carter's he got an MRI recently. I think he looks good. I think we'll still hold him out this week, so he's not lost for the year. Last week we moved Jordan Lowry over at that position, and we played Bryce Moore at the Falcon, which is the opposite side, more to the passing strength. We got pretty good depth at that position. We got 3 or 4 guys that rotate at that position, so we should be good to go tonight at those particular positions.
So, Coach, going in, knowing it's a district championship game, what do you say to your team and what challenges do you put in front of them for tonight?
I'll just let them know, regardless of what our record are, if we win this game, we in the playoffs. We in the playoffs, and we got a home field advantage. We have a home field game, possibly 2 home field games. So that, like I always say, winning cures everything. No matter what's going on with the team, whatever, usually when you win, it makes everybody in the organization feel better. So we have to win this game, and I didn't even realize we had won district 5 out of the last 6 years here, so it'd be good to keep that streak alive and good to keep the streak alive for the seniors. I think they have been a 1 all 4 years, and the junior class will get to keep the streak alive again next year. So we've been having a lot of success in regards to winning district championships the last few years, or last 4 or 5 years. So hopefully we can keep that streak alive and get us a playoff seed.
Well, Coach, it's good to be back home. Let's go out and get a district championship and move into that playoff position.
That's what we're looking forward to, man. Appreciate you, Danny.
All right, thank you, Coach. You just heard from head coach Jacquez Green. We'll come back with more of the Shake Bid Countdown to Kickoff. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
If you want a company that treats you and your family right, then you must be in Conley country. Conley Buick GMC in Bradenton is the proud recipient of GMC's Dealer of the Year Award. This rare designation recognizes Conley Buick GMC for over 60 years of exceptional service. So experience the difference for yourself today. Tons of inventory, fair pricing, friendly service. GMC's Dealer of the Year, Conley Buick GMC. We are professional grade on Cortez Road West in Bradenton and at ConleyBuickGMC.com. Welcome to Conley country.
Coastal Orthopedics proudly supports Manatee High School and Hurricanes football. Dr. Dan Lamar, a former Hurricane, is the team's medical director. Dr. Lamar and the staff of experts at Coastal Orthopedics are recognized leaders in sports medicine and wellness technology. With offices in West Bradenton, East Bradenton, and Lakewood Ranch, they're always close by. Details online at coastalorthopedics.com. coastalorthopedics.com. Coastal Orthopedics, keeping you in the game.
Bose Imaging Centers are dedicated to bringing you the best quality radiology imaging available today. With locations in the heart of both Bradenton and Sarasota, Bose Imaging Centers are close to all major medical centers, and the over 4 generations of the Bose family healthcare experience will ensure you a comfortable and professional visit. Bose Imaging Centers, where quality and customer service are the standard. Online at boseimagingcenter.com.
When you see us, we are Manatee. GML Coating is Manatee County's concrete restoration coating source, taking care of our communities right here in Manatee County. Our dedicated team is the best in the business, and our Green Monster Coating provides industry-leading protection for our vital wastewater infrastructure. But when you see us,
we are Manatee.
Know our communities are our #1 priority. Let's go Hurricanes.
Go Canes! Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory wish Manatee High School the best of luck this season. Brown & Sons have been your Manatee neighbor for half a century, with 3 generations of service and caring professionals to guide your family through these difficult times. Featuring Trust 100 pre-planning to handle all your local and long-distance needs. Celebrate the game of football, but when the game of life must end, depend on Brown & Sons Funeral Homes and Crematory to serve you. Online at brownandsonsfuneral.com.
Accidents happen every day, and no one expects that it's going to happen to them until it does. That's when your whole life can turn upside down. If you find yourself in that position, either from a personal injury or an on-the-job injury, you don't have to go it alone. Protect yourself with the team that's been protecting the rights of the injured in Bradenton and Sarasota for over 30 years. Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia. All injuries all the time. Contact them today by going to allinjurieslaw.com. That's allinjurieslaw.com.
They say life is better on the water, where the only measure of time is the disappearing tide and the sound of fishermen returning from a long day's work. That's where you'll find Swordfish Grill, nestled along the quiet Gulf Coast in Florida's oldest fishing village. This is a place to relax, to unwind, and enjoy freshly caught seafood. They say life's better on the water. We couldn't agree more. Swordfish Grill and Tiki Bar, located in Cortez, Florida's oldest fishing village.
Attention Sarasota, Bradenton listeners. My name is Greg Ellie of the Prosperity Group. I'm a former Sarasota, Bradenton native with over 30 years in the financial industry, where we focus on showing you how you can create tax-free income. That's right. We will teach you the most efficient ways for you to create tax-free income or a pension-like income. Simply call me at 1-800-440-0434 or go to mymoneyissafe.com. That's 1-800-440-0434.
Welcome, everybody, to Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium tonight. The Manatee Hurricanes in a district championship football game. They win, they move into the playoffs with the district championship. Gene down on the field. Gene, you're there for the coin toss. Tell us what happened and give us a little bit of the setting outside.
Yeah, Braden River won the toss. That's it for the player. Small crowd, but an exciting crowd. Really noisy down here. Weather, as you said earlier, there. Getting the wind blowing from northeast, really strong. So Braden River's got to kick off. Well, get it going on offense.
All right, with the scene is set. The Canes will go on offense first as Braden River comes out in their maroon helmets, white tops, white pants. The Hurricanes, red helmets, red tops, and white pants. Back deep for the Hurricanes will be Keith Smith and Dante Prince. And let's see if the Hurricanes can get something going early on.
Yeah.
And joined as always, Chad Choate. And Chad, I think you got to get something on the offensive side first.
I like being on offense first, especially after the struggle of the second half against Palmetto last week. I like getting the offensive ball first, and let's see what we can do. I think we have to establish the run, be physical up front, and everything else will open up after that.
All right, we're getting ready to get underway right here. Braden River has the ball teed up. They'll be going left to right.
Wind's with them.
They'll approach it. They'll pooch kick it, and we got a flag earlier offside. They'll back them up 5.
Yeah, he kind of like stalled a little bit.
Yeah, he did. They jumped. We'll reset it. I'm not real sure that the White Hat actually put it in play, so we'll see what they do. They may re-kick from the same spot.
Yeah, I never heard a whistle
to
put it in. Sean McHugh is the White Hat.
It's kind of curious why we were standing. We were around the 15-yard line. That wind is so strong. I mean, it's got to be blowing 20 miles an hour.
Put us to the goal line for sure.
I mean, he barely put a foot into it. It carried a long way. So if you're going to be going east to west in this game, you got that wind at your back. And I look at the flags above the goalposts, and they are straight towards the west. I mean, it's absolutely
flags
ripping.
on the stadium are absolutely blowing.
So now we'll reset and kick it again. Keith Smith to the far side. Dante Prince to the near side. Going to be driven all the way into the end zone off the upright. And the Canes will start first and 10 at their own 20.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen with the wind, the way it's blowing.
Mason Summer will bring this offense onto the field. Mason, 20 of 30 on the year, 197 yards, 67% completion, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and that interception was last week. But, hey, got to figure out what we can do right here. Do we come out, run the football? Let's see what the Canes do and what Coach Jacquez Green has dialed up for this Hurricane offense.
Every time Mason's been in, it's kind of sparked the offense. So let's see what we can do here starting it.
Looks to be Caden White starting in the backfield, offset to the right of Mason Summer. They have 2 receivers to his right. Ronan Dangler in the H-back off to the left.
Yeah, it looks like we're bringing in Derek Morgan as a tight end. Did a lot of that last week as well. He caught a big pass, about 30, 40-yard gain.
The officials finally have everything set to go. Assume the play clocks are frozen.
Yeah, I don't know
how they're running. So, all right, because he was kind of pointing to the back judge and say, okay, pay attention to him. The hand goes up. You have 5 seconds remaining. So, first down and 10 for the Manatee Hurricanes, opening drive. Hand off to Caden White, bounce out to the right. He's going to tiptoe his way out to the 24, still on his feet, gets across the 25 to the 26. 6-yard pickup for Caden White, brings up second down and 4.
Yeah, good job there by Caden. Just kind of run his feet at the end there, kind of in a pile, and nobody brought him down. There was no whistle. So good job. Continue to go forward. We'll take gain of 6 all night long.
Second down and 4. The Canes break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Caden White offset to the left of quarterback Mason Summer. Mason fakes it, throws it. Nice throw and catch to Jaquan Williams across the 40 to the 45 to the 50. Still on his feet, outrunning guys all the way down into Braden River territory around the 30-yard line. A 45-yard pickup, just nice throwing catch. Sit down and actually hit the hitch. The one thing we talked about in the pregame. Can you throw the hitch?
Correct.
He does.
Right. Throw the hitch and let the athletes catch the ball and then make the play. And great job by Jaquan, just catching the ball and then getting the seam and making a big play, 45-yard gain for the Hurricanes. That's what we need. Just the little stuff like that I think we missed in weeks past. And good to see it here tonight.
First and 10, Canes at the Pirates' 30-yard line. Mason hands off to Caden White up the middle. He's going to be across the 20, the 15 to the 10. Still driving forward and finally taken down around the 5-yard line. Canes will be set up first and 10, or first and goal at the 5-yard line in the Pinch and Penny red zone after a 25-yard pickup.
Yeah, great job there by Caden White. Just kind of seeing and making his cuts there back into the seam right in the middle of the defense, and nobody really there until he got to the 5-yard line. So Hurricanes on a very good drive here on the first drive.
First and goal, Pinch and Penny red zone. Pinch and Penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. For all your pool and spa supplies, go to Pinch and Penny, 3500 Manatee Avenue West. Handoff again to Caden White. Bounce out to the left, and he's going to walk in easily. 5-yard touchdown run, Caden White. And quickly, the Canes go ahead at 10:15 to go in the first quarter on their opening drive, up 6-0.
Great drive from the Hurricanes. I mean, couldn't really ask for anything better than that, right? Several runs, being physical, and then obviously a big play from in the passing game to Jaquan from Mason Summer. So great job there for the Hurricanes opening drive. Now, can we sustain it, right? We saw last week, second half, we kind of faded. Can we sustain it?
Cade Fessler on after. High snap, he's put down, and the ball gets up, and it is good inside the right upright. Canes go ahead 7-0. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Manatee Memorial Hospital is available 24/7 with high-quality treatment at our expanded emergency care center. As an accredited chest pain center by the American College of Cardiology and with a comprehensive stroke certification from Healthcare Facilities Accreditation Program, our caring team will be ready when you arrive. Remember, if you experience symptoms of a possible heart attack or stroke, quickly call 911. Visit ManateeMemorial.com for more information.
AM 930, The Answer.
Welcome back here at Joe Kinnan Field at Hawkins Stadium. 10:15 left in the first quarter. Manatee Hurricanes up 7-0 over the Braden River Pirates. The last drive, 4 plays, 3 runs, 1 pass, 80 total yards, 5-yard touchdown run by Caden White. All your scoring recaps brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn. Whether you're buying or selling, 2 locations, 1 in Bradenton, 1 in Sarasota. We talk about all the game stats tonight and all throughout the season. They're brought to you by Howard Leasing, a trusted PEO that can manage all of your company's payroll and HR needs. Visit Howard Leasing, located at 6302 Manatee Avenue West.
Cade Fesser with the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff drives it into a stiff wind. It'll be taken around the 3-yard line. Return man out to the 15, across the 20, and finally dragged down around the 22-yard line. And that's where the Pirates will start with a 17-yard kickoff return.
Actually, pretty good field kickoff right
Great
there
kickoff.
going into the wind like
that. One of the better kicks I've seen him make all year long.
Yeah. But listen, let's talk about the offense, right? What a great series to be able to go down, put a touchdown early. Obviously, very good running plays. Mason hitting Jaquan going big for a big gain for us. See if the defense can answer this and capitalize here.
Luisan Desenor will be the quarterback for the Pirates. 100 of 180, thrown for 1,316 yards on the season so far. 56% completion. He'll have 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right, and he'll throw a quick slant and in and out of the hands. Good defense right there by the Hurricanes.
Yeah, good job there from the Hurricanes defense. And we'll see Grayson Kelly is a running back for Braden River. We saw him earlier in the Kickoff Classic. He was at Booker, transferred here to Braden River midway through the season with the new rules and stuff. But listen, defensively, that's not been the question mark, right?
No, A.J. Early made a great play right there. Got his hand in there to deflect it away. So 2nd down and 10 now for Braden River. Desenor will have Grayson Kelly off to his left. Hands off to Kelly, trying to bounce it out to the right. Not much running. That cuts it back inside and finds running room. Yep. And what should have been sealed off for about a yard and a half turns into about 11, 12-yard pickup.
Yeah, good cut there from Grayson Kelly. I mean, it was an outside zone. He saw some seam, and he made a great cut, and nobody's really there for the Hurricane defense. So great job there from Grayson Kelly.
1st down, Pirates. Moves the ball out to their own 34-yard line. This time they break the huddle. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Desenor rolling right, looking under pressure, and he sidesteps the first guy. Now he's going to fire deep and well overthrown. But good pressure by the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Storm, good job from the defensive standpoint from Storm, seeing that was a rollout, and his guy wasn't going out for a pass. He was blocking, so let's go after the quarterback. So I think that's what really sparked the quick throw from Desenor.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it. Desante Carr back there as well, trying to make a good play. He actually sealed off the side that he was rolling to and forced him to go back.
But another 2nd and long, this is where we got to stop him right here.
Two receivers left, 1 to the right. Desenor hands off to Kelly. Kelly trying to get outside, and he's going to be wrapped up immediately. He'll get about a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Right there is Ronan Dangler.
Listen, if there's one person I know I can count on every single game, is Ronan Dangler.
No doubt, whether it's offense or defense. He has shown himself on the offensive side, but, man, what a great player on the defensive side. He's everywhere you want to be.
1st down for the Pirates, so 3rd and 8 is where we want them.
2 receivers split to the left for Desenor. Drop looking left, and he fires across the middle. So be caught and wrapped up. Should be short of the 1st down by about a yard. We'll bring up 3rd down and 1. We'll see what the Pirates decide to do. Now they're signaling 1st down. No way that was a 1st down. Wow. They do give him the 1st down. Not sure that's the right spot to put it, but
wow.
1st and 10 Pirates. The drive continues. 8:30 to go, 1st quarter. Manatee scored on their opening drive. Go up 7-0. This is the opening drive of the Braden River Pirates. They'll come to the line with 3 receivers to the right. Grayson Kelly offset to the left of Luisan Desenor. Desenor drops, looking, fires down the middle and high. Intended receiver.
With number 19, Peacock again. There's a tight end they hit for that gain right there to give him the 1st down. And good coverage. Really had nowhere to go for it. Desenor had to throw it high. That's the only place that Peacock could have caught it.
Manatee has a player down, and not sure. I didn't get the number on him yet.
Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Bryce Cooper.
Bryce Cooper is down on the
good.
field. We'll keep things right here. Hey, this weekend, for the best waterfront dining experience, visit the Sandbar Beach House or Mar Vista. What a great weekend to go out to one of the three. I mean, you're going to have the best weather you can have. Anna Maria, Longboat Key, Sandbar Beach House, or Mar Vista.
Yeah, all three you can't miss. Obviously, I'm a Sandbar guy. I know Gene Brown, he's a shrimp guy, so all of them serve shrimp. So
I think we're just going to take him out there one time. We're just going to ride from place to place to place with the shrimp.
See, which chef has the best shrimp?
I know. Gene's down there thinking about it right now. He's already had shrimp early on.
Salivating.
Yeah. Gene, what do you think?
I had forgot about it, but now I have to bring it up. What are we going to do? Right. Is there any shrimp up in the box tonight?
No shrimp. We got chicken up here. Bonefish is up here in the box tonight. But, hey, listen, we got to go out there. We're going to bounce from place to place, and you pick it, Sandbar Beach House, Mar Vista. I want to know which one you like the best.
Yeah, shrimp.
Shrimp.
Good answer.
Good shrimp.
Good political answer. I love
Can't go wrong in either one of them, right?
Yeah, looks like our players are saying a little bit. Got Dan Lamar out there. Dan does a great job for us.
Dan does a fantastic job. Thank him.
Didn't really see what happened to him. Next thing I know, he's on the ground. I don't know if he turned or what it was, but he's not putting a whole lot of pressure on his leg as he's walking off. So hopefully Bryce will be fine, and we'll see him back here later in the ball game.
Moving on to the Sanders twins back here at safety.
Second down and 10 for the Pirates. They're at their own 44-yard line. 8:04 to go first quarter. Manatee leading 7-0. Desenor takes snap, dropping, looking. Now he's going to step up. He's going to be wrapped up and done. Number 90, Rylan Guerrero, all over him.
That's Julie. That's Morgan.
Oh, so they changed the numbers
Morgan
again.
Switched to 90. Morgan switched to 90 last week.
Derek Morgan.
Great job by Derek Morgan there getting the sack, bringing up now 3rd and 15 for the Pirates. So good job there defensively. And listen,
since he's gone from offensive line to defense,
phenomenal.
He has been a force to reckon with.
What a great change.
Yeah.
And listen, the best way to help the secondary with a new guy at safety with Jordan back there is to get pressure up front.
3rd and 15 now for the Pirates. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Kelly will be offset to the left of Desenor. Takes the snap, dropping, looking left. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be overthrown, no doubt whatsoever. And that'll bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Pirates.
Yep. Hey, listen, what I love about that drive is 2 third downs we put them in. They got 1. They didn't get the second one. So good job from the defensive front right there. And listen, now all of a sudden you get the ball back on offense to be able to put it up 2 scores.
Keith Smith back deep for the Hurricanes. They'll stand at his own 20-yard line. Punter awaits the snap. It's a good snap. He'll get it away quickly, and it'll go end over end and stay away from
it, Zaire.
And now Keith just scoops it up to the 17. He's going to go forward across the 30, out to the 36-yard line. Gutsy call by Keith Smith to scoop it up, but that ball would have gone down inside the 10-yard line.
The way it was rolling, absolutely. I know he had a 15-yard gain. You could probably add another 15 yards onto that. That's a 30-yard difference. So great job there from Keith to kind of see that and go. Here's a flag on the play, though.
Personal foul face mask against the Pirates, so march off another 15. Will move it into Pirate territory.
So probably about a 45-yard net gain, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's a good job. Good job from Keith to see that and go.
Moves it all the way across midfield, and the Canes with great starting position right here in their second drive. They'll start at the Pirates' 47 or 48-yard line. Break the huddle, 3 receivers to the left, Caden White, offset to the left to quarterback Mason Summer. Mason takes a snap, drop, throws it in the flat to Caden White. Now Caden looking for some running room, gets across the 47 out to about the 45, and a late flag thrown in. I think he's signaling a hold, and that's going to be against the Hurricanes. 3-yard pickup, but it's going to be negated as the hold is against Manatee.
Yeah, I see exactly where the hold was. My assumption's out there on the perimeter with a wide receiver and a DB.
Where the flag was thrown at, it ends up being a 7-yard loss on the 1st and 17 for Manatee.
Water break.
So we have a water break on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football presented by Conley Buick GMC.
Coastline Contractors, serving Anna Maria, Longboat, Bradenton, and Sarasota, are the official construction sponsors of Manatee Hurricane Football. Owner Jack Snyder and his wife Courtney are both MHS grads and proudly call Bradenton their home. Jack's team can handle your building project, whether it's new construction, remodeling, or commercial construction. They specialize in custom builds, attention to detail, and high-end finishes, making the building process personal. Find out more on their website, coastlinecontractorsllc.com. That's coastlinecontractorsllc.com. AM 930, The Answer.
7-0 our score here, 6:49 to go in the first quarter. Manatee 1st and 17. After the water break, Canes come back onto the football field. Let's see what Coach Green has dialed up here on 1st and 17. Mason Summer appears to be going under center. 2 receivers to the right. Ronan Dangler in the H-back. Mason takes it, hands off to Caden White. He's going to bounce it out to the right. He's going to be just tripped up. If the defender doesn't make that play right there, he is off and running for a lot of yards right there.
Yeah, just Xavier Davis right there on the shoestring tackle, and you're right, Danny. If he does not make that, I think it's a lot of turf in front of him.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 14. Canes will go back under center yet again. So close to busting the last one. Let's see if we can make it happen right here. Fakes a handoff to Caden White, rolling, and he'll get it out to Ronan Dangler. He sidesteps the first guy across the 40, down to the 35, still on his feet across the 25, and taken down around the 21-yard line. A 1st down, Manatee, and a 34-yard pickup, but nice play fake by Mason Summer as he rolls back to his left.
Great job there hiding that ball as we were obviously looked like it was going to be a running formation. Great job just kind of hiding that, almost like kind of Peyton Manning hiding it on his body.
And Ronan just went in and just slid out to the left, and he's wide open right there.
He's shown his athleticism after the catch, right? The yak, right? The yards at the catch, just shown his athleticism.
1st and 10, Canes at the Braden River 22-yard line. Mason will go back under center again. Hand off to Caden White. He'll tiptoe across the 20 down to the 15-yard line, and the Canes have the ball in the Pinch-A-Penny red zone. 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, obviously we're definitely be able to establish the run so far, right? Which I think opens up the play action, which we just saw to Ronan Dangler. And it just don't beat yourself, right? We had a good pickup and had a holding earlier. Just don't beat yourself.
Braden River takes a timeout. We'll keep things right here. Hey, this weekend, visit the Cortez Kitchen where you can enjoy the live music, fresh seafood with a waterfront view. The Cortez Kitchen located in the heart of the Cortez Village. Here you can experience an old Florida feel with a cold drink and great seafood. Cortez Kitchen, where every meal is the catch of the day.
Yeah, listen, go get yourself some their buffalo groupers, one of my favorite. Buffalo grouper bites.
Absolutely awesome.
Get out of here.
Go out there and ask for Adam. Adam will take care of you. He runs the show out there, and he does a great job, not only there, but the Swordfish Grill as well. So
I love being at a place where you can watch the boats come in with the catch, right, with the fish right there, and they slay it for you right there on your plate. It's beautiful.
Hey, they got TVs. Watch college football this weekend. Got some great games going on. We'll talk about that as we go along. But right now, the Canes in the Pinch A Penny Red Zone. Pinch A Penny, the perfect people for the perfect pool. For all your pool and spa supplies, go to Pinch A Penny, 3500 Manatee Avenue West. Mason takes a snap, hands off to Caden White up the middle, across the 10 to the 5. Watts in, touchdown. Caden White from 15 yards out, and the Canes go ahead 13-0. 4:55 to go here in the first quarter.
Great vision there from Caden White. And also, listen, let's give props where they should be, which O-line. What a good job there providing the blocking up front. But Caden White did very good vision there and seeing it and having the burst for the touchdown.
2 possessions for the Hurricanes, 2 scores. Wait for Cade Fessler for the point after. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Canes go up 14-0 with 4:55 to play here in the first quarter.
Here's a good stat. I mean, no third down yet for the Hurricane offense. That's huge, right? But that whole scoring recap right there, 5 plays, 3 runs, 2 passes, 48 total yards. Obviously, the 15-yard run by Caden White, his second of the night. He's at 62 total yards on the evening. All of your scoring recaps are brought to you by Buccaneer Pawn. Whether you're buying or selling, visit Buccaneer Pawn, 2 locations, one in Bradenton, one in Sarasota. All game stats are brought to you by Howard Leasing, your trusted PEO. Can manage all of your company's payroll and HR needs. Visit Howard Leasing at 6302 Manatee Avenue West. What a great start.
Can't ask for one any better. Exactly.
2 series, 2 touchdowns, obviously holding them to nothing. Great job.
Cade Fessler on for the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. Cade will approach the ball, put his right foot into it, and it'll soar down around the 14-yard line. Return man backpedals, going the opposite direction, and finally drugged down. It looks to be a 10-yard return by Grayson Kelly and stopped on the play by Elijah Christian. 1st and 10, Pirates at their own 25-yard line. 4:48 to go first quarter, Manatee leading 14-0.
Yeah, second series for the Pirates. Hey, first series, you know, they had some good positive plays, got a couple first downs. They were 1 for 2 on third down conversions, and you know, we got to be able to continue to make sure they don't hit the deep balls. They threw several deep balls that were obviously overthrown by Desinor, but hey, if they connect those, that's a different story. So we got to be able to make sure we able to capitalize. Bryce Cooper is still out. Jordan Sanders in at the free safety spot.
Apparently there was a flag on the play we didn't see, and a hold.
I didn't even see it.
Hold against the Pirates will back them up to their own 15-yard line. They will start there 1st and 10. Luisan Desinor, the quarterback, takes a snap, dropping, looking, throws a screen pass underneath to Grayson Kelly, and nowhere to go. That's mixed up. It was Ronan Dangler actually stepped in front of him, and a loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, good job there. Actually, Grayson Kelly kind of went out, got that B angle, kind of came back in. Screen, I think, was there, and it looked like a great job by Ronan Dangler just to defend it.
Second and 13 for the Pirates. Throws another screen pass, and great defense on the far side. I mean, we flushed that one out quickly. Tried to get it out to Grayson Kelly, but he kind of threw it away from it. He throws it up there. It's going to be a pick 6.
I agree with you. Good job there defensively, and just Looks like Desmond wasn't really set and just kind of get it out there as quickly as possible. I don't think he had to throw it that quickly, but, hey, brings up a 3rd and 12 for the Hurricanes.
Pirates backed up on their own end. See if the Canes can come up with another stop and get the ball back. Sends Kelly in motion, empty backfield. Now throw it across the middle. It's tipped up in the air and almost intercepted by the Hurricanes.
Yep.
It'll bring up 4th down in a punting situation.
A little bit of confusion, though, there on the defense. I think Lowry didn't really know the call and kind of backed out and came on the other side. So it's something we just got to get a little bit straightened out, but good job from the Hurricane defense, force a punt.
Keith Smith will stand at his own 45-yard line. Pirates hustling guys on for the punt unit.
Peleossi in there at D-tackle.
See if he can get a good chance to return one right here. Good snap. The punt gets away, and Keith takes it at midfield across the 40 to the 35 and taken down there at the 35-yard line of 50.